Alrighty, y'all. So what I have here is my pre-workout meal. It's a little small meal, but on top of this, I already had like my leftovers from Chipotle from yesterday and a serving size of my oatmeal. So here is my honey ham, weighed it out to 56 grams, and just one Hawaiian roll. And all this together is roughly about 12 grams of protein, 36 grams of carbs, and about 7 grams of fat. So that's going to consist of my pre-workout meal. And I'm going to demolish this, and I'll get right back to you guys. Alright, what's up, guys? I am now heading to the gym I got shoulders today. And I'm really excited and looking forward to hitting it because normally now my split is I'm doing chest. It's chest and triceps, back and biceps, then shoulders, and then legs, and then repeat. But of course, each shoulder or leg day, well, every other day, I train them twice a week, but they're not all the same workouts, if that makes sense. Some days I will go heavy, some days I will go light, a lot of hypertrophy work, a lot of light volume, the intensity's up. Like today, for example, I'm gonna get some good footage in for you guys for my shoulders, so that way you can incorporate some of these workouts into your training program. And speaking of programs, if you guys are still interested in me coaching you, being your online personal trainer, just email me at peeweefitness@yahoo.com, which I will post down below in the description box. So don't miss out on the opportunity, because I really do want to help you guys out, and I really want to guide you guys into the right direction, into just really gaining progress, getting the results you want, and then being by your side during that process. To me, it means a lot, because just to know that you're allowing me to guide you, and then the progress that come along with it, it really adds on. And I just really want to help you guys out. I really do. So yeah, shoulders it is. I love the intensity. I take it to a whole nother level. I'm really liking the weather. It's pretty nice, pretty hot. It's cool as well. You have that breeze coming in, especially because it's getting towards the winter season. And like I mentioned in my previous video, we never had a winter season last year. It was pretty depressing, and it was just hot and humid the whole year. I don't know what's up with the weather. It's kind of ridiculous, but oh well. I'm also looking forward to buying some new equipment, camera equipment to be specific, because I've had this camera for about 6 months now, and I'm liking the quality, but it's not an actual camera. It's a camcorder. I mean, no offense or anything like that, whoever has camcorders, I just prefer better HD quality. And it's just my preference, especially if I'm going to be vlogging more. I want you guys to actually have something good to look at, because I care about my viewers and subscribers. I mean, I want you guys to actually get I don't want it to be like a crappy video you're watching, if that makes sense. I want it to be at least decent, to get a good insight on whatever I'm talking about for that day, or whatever I'm just getting on footage. So that's that.
Take it real slow it down, speed it up now, like it with the lights down low.
All right, about time, pulling up to the gym. Time to get these shoulders boulders in. So really pumped for this. Okay. Boom, looks like I just landed. Alright guys, let's do this. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another commentary. Hope you guys enjoy these tips that I'm going to give you guys on how to develop a well-rounded shoulder. Boulder shoulders. Let's get it. So what I first started off with was just a warm-up set, 30-pound dumbbells, just getting some blood flow into these shoulders so that way they can get engaged. The muscle fibers are warming up just to get ready for this workout. One thing you do not want to do is make a mistake and rush into a workout, especially if you haven't even stretched or doing you haven't done any type of mobility work for that body part or that muscle group that you're about to train. So guys, especially if you haven't started stretching or you don't stretch during your workouts, start now. Start doing some mobility work and stretch, because it will help you out in the long run. It will prevent the amount of injury that you can pretty much be on the safe side and not risk it. So that being said, just stretch. So I did 60-pound dumbbells on the seated dumbbell press, and from there I went to side lateral raises with the arm that I'm not using to pull the weight. I use for support. Like you can see here, I have the 35-pound dumbbell. I go for around 3 to 4 sets of 12 reps per arm. And what you want to do is lift the dumbbell up with your pinky in the air when you come to the top, and let it fully stretch behind you, and pick it up. Act like you have a bottle of water in your hand and you want to dump it out at the top. Make sure you get a nice squeeze and contraction at the top of every rep. And I did the please excuse my face, guys. I know I make the ugliest faces but I was just in my zone, and as you can see, my vascularity was pretty up and running. My vascularity normally doesn't look like this, meaning like my veins don't pop out, and I don't normally look this lean, just because I work out more towards the end of the day, maybe around nighttime. But that being said, since I was hitting shoulders, whenever you hit shoulders, you are targeting some upper chest and some chest. So I said, why not throw in a couple of chest exercises. One of these was flat dumbbell press with the 60s. I did 3 sets of 10 reps, I believe. Nice, slow, and squeeze at the top. No need to rush, guys. Don't let your ego get to you either. Just make sure you're getting a nice squeeze and contraction out of each rep, and make each set count. And if you guys don't know what I'm wearing on my wrist, they are Versa grips. I normally wear them all the time just because my wrist, they are pretty they tweak with me a little bit. They're not damaged. I was gonna say damaged, but they're just tweaking with me. I have a little uncomfortable feeling in my wrist at times, and so I just wear these wrist wraps, can't talk, just to really just to prevent that, or just to prevent my wrists from tweaking with me. So from there I went to dumbbell lateral raises. I did these with the 45s, I believe, and I completed 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps of this exercise. I really like how it really hammers the front delt, especially if you use no momentum, or at least reduce the amount of momentum used, and make sure you actually let the shoulder do all the work for you. Like I said before, your arms and your hands are like hooks. You want the muscle to do all the work. If you feel like you're swinging too much, aka momentum, using a lot of momentum, just reduce the weight, knock it down. Don't be afraid. Don't be that guy who wants to be heavy, who lift heavy, and your form's all messed up because the weight's too heavy. So knock the weight down and just really get it out of your workout. Like I tell my clients, I'd rather you get 12 reps right than 12 reps wrong. So make each rep count. here you are. I am on this hammer strength shoulder press machine. I did 3 sets of 12 reps, and I didn't get it on footage, but I did 12 reps on the machine, and I supersetted with a 35-pound plate out in front of me, and I would lift it above my head. I would demonstrate that for you guys in another video, but just to give you guys a little insight on the intensity that I took it to a whole nother level. And from there I went to the pec deck, did a reverse fly to hammer these rear delts, because the rear delt is a part of the shoulder. It's the little muscle right underneath your trap and right above your upper back. So that's what's going to give you that full round look, that 3D shoulder. So when you're standing at the side, it looks like you're wearing shoulder pads. You need to hammer these rear delts. And right here I did 3 to 4 sets of 15 to 20 reps. Yeah, the rep range is pretty high, just because I like to really hammer these rear delts and get them popping, because a lot of people, athletes, they tend to lag their rear delts or don't really train them. And if you don't train them, then your shoulder, once it starts developing really good, it's gonna tend to look funny, just because you don't have that rear delt. It's like a missing piece, and it just really doesn't really look right. And I hope you guys do start training your rear delts, and that's why I'm gonna show you that exercise in this video for y'all. And from there I did shoulders and triceps. So as you can see, I'm doing triceps push downs, tricep push downs. I complete 5 sets of 15 reps of these. I really use my fingertips and let them hang onto the bar, and I push my wrist towards the floor. So I squeeze them, and at the top I let it stretch all the way to the top, all the way down. This really targets the inner head. Somewhat the outer head just depends on the positioning of your elbow. Don't really try to flare them too much towards the outside. You want to keep your elbows tucked in by your side, by your rib cage, and make sure all that's moving is from your knuckles to your elbows. So that way you can actually get a good squeeze and contraction out of these triceps. The pump is intense, really intense. It fires the triceps. By the time I'm done, I can barely move my triceps because they're so fatigued. It's crazy, but I love them. I really love just this simple exercise of tricep push downs for 15 reps. And from there I go to tricep push downs on the machine. Yeah, I do the full stack, but it's not a lot of weight, to be honest with you, so don't think that I'm super strong. So guys, here what I do is do 4 sets of 15 reps, push down, squeeze. Just make sure you get a good rep out of it. Well guys, let's conclude this commentary. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.